Hey everybody, Asher here, and it's Free Play Friday, where this week we're going to be looking at Monster Sanctuary. A game that came out last year, was recently on sale, and you know what, it really surprised me in a lot of ways, and I think part of it may just be because I did miss out by a few years on the Pokemon sort of craze. And so this is a game that's a pretty interesting mashup between Metroidvania and just kind of the Pokemon monster collecting, monster battling kind of thing. It's interesting so far. I will say, as we're just going to kind of dive in, as I tend to do, we could be going in for a new game and everything, and in a new game, you get to pick a starter, but I'm actually going to go and continue a game here, because the beginning of the game is pretty kind of tutorial-y, which isn't bad, but I do just want to kind of show the game a little bit more in the time that I have than just a tutorial here. So if we take a look, for instance, you do have all your monsters, and they all have all kinds of skills, and there's all kinds of sounds here. I'm just kind of moving back and forth here, because the skill trees are actually pretty intense for these. So I think this is interesting in that it's not just like Pokemon, you have a few skills that you can bump up and down, and really my Pokemon knowledge is only from what my kids have decided to delve into it with it. But this is like a legit, here's a pretty complex RPG skill tree. But if we look at the map here, we have our very Metroid-ish map. I'm still pretty much the beginning of the game here. I'm on my first kind of mission just to get through some stuff, but I thought, you know, if we do things like this, then maybe I can show the game a little bit better here. Okay, so I can change my following monster. That's what I get for pushing the wrong button here. So, how are we going to get up here? Can we do this jump? Can we do this jump? We can do all the jumps. This bridge looks inconspicuous as hell. In fact, it looks a lot like another bridge that we already ran over, and you're a fight. I was wondering if you would be a fight. It's a Yowie. It's two Yowies, and we can see real quick their strengths, their weaknesses. We have our own monsters that are available here. Looks like they're strong against fire, or it looks like wind and fire does a little bit of extra work here. So let's go ahead and get rid of Burb, as fun as Burb is. Well, no, let's get rid of Blobbo and put Bernie in there instead. Nope. We'll keep Burb in. I don't have, like, the best names for everything, but you can see that there is a lot of stuff just in terms of, like, paying attention to what your monsters can do. And pretty much this is a lot of the game here. So Spectral Flame still does a little bit of work. I do like the damage preview on this here. I kind of want to take out the bird here. I know technically I should be focusing my attacks here. And I do have my bird here because it does give buffs. Physical damage, then sidekick. Each attack triggers an additional 40 damage per hit. That's good to give for my friends because they're going to be all doing some things here. So enemy turn. Not exactly sure what channel does. Know exactly what Featherstorm does. And I love that you're attacking with the ice attack on everything else. Now, if you saw some numbers pop up here, that's literally from a mana that we have. That's our limited resource. We do regenerate a little bit per fight. So you can see, like, I have 104 total on my little ice wolf here. I think it probably is better. We could just outright kill this guy, but I think we'll be able to peck it to death. So, claws, claws, claws. And it's actually pretty close to dead. Can we do any kind of AoE attack? I think this is only on the one, so... Beating! Now, it's possible fire could have taken that out, but if there is one thing that's missing in this game, and I've seen some people praise it, honestly, it's a speed element. So you're not always going to be able to, like, outspeed your opponents. It's just pretty much you get to attack, your opponents get to attack. You get to attack, your opponents get to attack. And it's not just abilities, you can do regular attacks as well. As far as I know, this game is also available on the Switch. In fact, it might have came out on the Nintendo Switch at first, so if that's where you prefer to kind of play these kind of games, then by all means, that's fine. My Burb just got tackled. Why? Alright, so you're down. Pretty good combo. There's a star rating after every bit of combat. We did get 66% execution, whatever that means. And we got a Yowie egg. That's great. So I think we just continue to take all. Here's our experience. So clearly what we're going to do here, I wasn't expecting this. We get to hatch a Yowie. Alright. This is how monster collection works in the games. We have a Yowie now. We're going to name the Yowie... Because you've seen I've been really stupid with my names on here, because I'm an adult. And that's kind of the one thing I look back on a little bit with the Pokemon, is that I was too cool for school. My brother was really into Pokemon, and he's a little bit older than me, but I think some of that comes down to I was in high school still very concerned with trying to look cool, which obviously is the direct path to being cool. Whereas my brother was in college just like, screw it, I like what I like. Okay, so you have Ice Hail, which is nice. Tackle seems useful. Channel, what does Channel do? That seems like decent stuff here. I'm just going to go ahead and unlock the skills first. There's probably like skill builds for all these monsters that I can learn here. Do we have, and like, I love that they come with like a wooden stick and some other stuff. But for now, Wowie is just going to say, wow! This is great. Oh, we got multiple treasure for multiple cats. And no secret exit here. Because you can't actually punch the wall. We got a tome. That is a accessory that we won't quite equip just yet. But yeah, Monster Sanctuary, I haven't gotten very deep in it yet. But part of the reason is just because I've had a lot of stuff going on, a lot of stuff I want to just play, to be honest. But it is a game that so far I've been very impressed with kind of its scope and how it is working, at least at the beginning of the game here. I probably can't make that jump. But yeah, every monster you have can do some additional stuff with it. There's another ribbon. Probably do want to equip that ribbon. Let's see here. Not you. Burb's pretty important. Bernie's pretty important. Alright, ribbon! Plus health. We kind of want to double down on that. It's not a Final Fantasy randomizer ribbon where you just wear a beautiful hair accessory and have no effects here. But the idea, at least at the beginning part of the game, is that we're on a trip to do our initial Keeper's Trial here. From the world river flowed and the mountains grew mighty and cold, 'tis only a place for any creature that lives in peace with nature. So the idea is that we're going on this journey, finding other monsters and beating the crap out of them. As we actually have a little cat that we're fighting as well. Catzerker. Would you like some... Oh, can't say that. Maybe I can say it. My love hits you like a truck, Catzerker. I think that works. So, we definitely want Bernie here again. And I guess we can do Potato, Burb. I gotta remember who does what attack. I should really look into that later. I kind of liked this combo before. So, player turn once again. Let's attack Catzerker. Is weak to wind. Well... Oh, that's the problem. That's actual wind. Alright, well. Spectral Flame. Non-elemental fire damage that actually heals me as well. And we'll set your love on fire with Ignite level 2. We could do Might here, but the problem with the Might is that it's physical damage, and a lot of the abilities I'm doing are not physical. So, yeah, I need to remember. I'm so used to, like, wind being green from other games that I've got to get my brain space around and say, you know what? We have something different now. So there's Channel again. We saw what Channel does before. It improves their mana recovery. So this time we're going to sub-burb out. So let's go ahead and claw you. Because I think it's going to die from the Ignite damage. So let's go ahead and put you on fire. And then we're going to switch. I mean, Potato's super cool. Let's do Potato. And we didn't lose the Ignite damage here, but these guys aren't doing a bunch of damage to us just yet. Wow, that's a lot of pain. All right. What does Barrier do? So you have 20% less damage. Shield doesn't even say shield all for 1. Okay. Let's do this. Alright, here's our thing. Okay. So Spore applies weakness. So it's earth damage. We know Catzerker hates the earth. Did not actually die to the ignite. That's a little annoying. Okay. Fortunately, the AI not doing a great job targeting things, but we may have to get rid of our other little buddy here. So, you know, instead of doing that, let's just do a regular attack. Alright, Bernie, get out of here. Let's bring Blobbo in here. Because Blobbo actually has a heal. We don't need the heal yet, but... Let's do Blobbo Punch. Oh wait, that's the Potato Punch. Whoops. Okay. Look at that 0% combo. Alright, so... Suddenly, Cat's not feeling so good. So there's Precious Victory. We got a little bit of money. Did we actually grab... We grabbed a Catzerker egg and a Yowzy egg. And some cotton. Now, we can only have so many monsters all at once, so... If I try to hatch the Catzerker, I'm not sure what's going to happen. Or if we just have to pick these things. So, we're going to... I love Catzerker, the name, so we're actually going to keep that as Catzerker. And we'll hold on to the Yowie egg for now here, so... Looks like we have... one reserve down here for 3 skill points. Alright, what can you do, Catzerker? You can do your claws, you can do your slash. So you have just kind of like a wide variety of stuff that you can do here, which is pretty cool. So let's hear, that's physical damage. That's also physical damage. And what are you? This is regeneration for the whole party. Yeah. Alright, Blob gets 1 skill point. Hey, Bob Bob Blob and your Law Blob. We'll do that ability. Burb, we already upgraded some abilities. I kind of want Feather Storm too. Oh, I don't have the points for it, so I guess we're not getting it. Air Sickle 2 seems fine. Rotato here. So yeah, there's like lots of choices, and maybe some choices are certainly better than others. Healing actions trigger additional healing in the monster at the lowest health equal to 50% defense value. But usually we're going to be healing the monster with the lowest heal value, so we'll do just buffing the heal as well. And then we get 1 more point here. I love that our little Bernie caterpillar here is literally a mage. Alright. What's this way? We have a shack. In the shack is some blobs and a brotato. And an old man in a cabin. Oh, if it isn't an old friend of mine. Spectral Wolf says, "Hey, Brent, long time no see. I brought you a new student. He just hatched his first monsters. I thought you might teach him some lessons." "Hi, so you're the new Spectral Keeper. Folks here call me Old Burren. I made my home at the end of the Keeper's Trail so I can teach you greenhorns about your new duties. But first, let's battle to see if you're worthy of the title." Oh boy. So, actual trainer fight. Always observe your enemies carefully. Some say the outcome of the battle is decided before it begins. That's probably true. Since I raised these blobs myself, they are stronger than the ones you've seen so far. As you can see, their level's much higher. Yes, level 5 blobs is fun. You can also see weaknesses. My blobs are weak to wind attacks. So, who has a wind attack here? Burb does. Spectral Wolfie does. So we want to keep you here. And then Catzerker does, but we don't have Catzerker online, so let's bring Blobbo. That's fine. Alright. Look at the top right corner of the screen. That's the combo counter. Every action you do in combat will increase the combo counter based on how often you hit your enemies or heal or buff your allies. This will increase the damage of the following attacks. Combo counter resets after every turn, so it makes sense to always try to act with your weaker defensive monsters first and use the hit count actions. So that's a good point here. So I should have been doing things like... See, this is why tutorials are important, because now I know that I should be doing this first and attacking with my big Wolf McWolf face last. Alright, now we do have Arcane Bolt, we have Acid Rain, Slime Shot, I don't think we really need to heal here. But once again, we just really have kind of a back and forth. Wow, that's a lot of healing. Well, fortunately, we have Blobbo here exactly for this purpose, so... let's just go ahead and heal. Look at that! You did nothing. And you should feel terrible. Alright, Feather Storm. And Air Sickle as well. Should be a kill. Yeah, that's a lot of overkill. But yeah, this is kind of the gist of the game to a point. It's just lots of monster battles and just kind of get to have a good time with it. So we're just going to kind of relax here, play through just a little bit. More Feather Storm is cute. And Air Sickle is not going to be enough to take him out, but that was really close. Oh, got poisoned. Alright. You have tasted failure. So maybe we can one-shot here, because apparently these things are vulnerable to poison. It's like my one true weakness is literally the thing I've made of. Alright. That didn't do it. Fortunately, we're not dead, but this won't take long. I sunk your battleship. Victory. Only 3 stars. I'm not sure what it takes to get 5 stars. And we only got experience for the enemy, or for the people in our group here. Not bad at all. You have walked the Keeper's Trail and you've defeated my monsters. However, to become a proper Monster Keeper, you'll need to complete one more test. Oh, there's always one more test. The next test will be much more challenging. You should prepare for it first. If your monsters have any free skill points, use them now and use them wisely. Well, that's, Burb, what can you do? Alright, maybe I should have done, beating level 2 or one of these other side skills. Let's go ahead. Can we we can save and quit. We can't just save, so... There's an autosave in this game. We can enter the house. Why didn't we enter the house? Hello, dude. The books, titles these books read: The Ancestral Tome of Blob Handling, The Hidden Places Monster Sanctuary Guide. Well, if you're going to give me a book with the hidden places, can I just add them to my map now? Thanks. Alright, what's over here? We have a robot. This is not a secret wall. Have you prepared for the real test? Good! You show bravery, but this time you'll not be facing a normal monster. This time we'll be facing a tree. We'll be facing a little robot. Hello, robot. Steam Golem. Particularly powerful monsters are called champions. They have more health, do more damage, and can act multiple times a turn. It's your job as a monster keeper to take care of them, so it's only fitting that you beat one to become a member of the Order of the Keepers. Show me what you're made of. So we have 2 wind attacks here right now. Let's start with this party. I could potentially... I'm going to buff with Burb first, though. So applies might to the whole party. That's physical skills. So Air Sickle is a physical skill. Slime Shot, these are all magical skills. But we're more interested in, like, armor breaking at this point, so... We're going to do Might here. Hooray! Does the buff count for the combo? Yes. And Acid Rain, because it's fun. Oh, I can actually select level. That is great, because sometimes you don't want to spend all the mana. Obviously, we're going to do maximum that we can, because that's fun. So Armor Break, and then Air Strike, because it's delicious. So, enemy turn. Show me what you got. Okay, that was painful. That was also painful. Alright, let's heal. Happy day. And then... Good old Featherstorm, followed by even more wind stuff. So, like a Pokemon and like other similar kind of games, it's all about sort of the elemental tree, the elemental wheel, the elemental something. And I don't know if weakness is applied the whole time here. I'm going to heal just to make sure I don't mess up here and lose a burb. I don't know if doing sidekick at this point is going to help a ton, but we'll do it a little bit. And if I'm looking at this right, we have quite a bit of mana. I don't think mana's really been much of an issue. There are some items I can equip that will give some more mana. Alright, so Blobbo! Heal. Alright, so just a little bit of extra damage. I think we have this fight under control. Is there any monster I haven't featured yet? Stone Rain 2. Finally something scary. Let's see. If we switch out, we've looked at all these. Let's bring Yowie in. Alright, so Featherstorm. So it's nice to know that weakness stays online for a while. Unfortunately, Burb did not get hit by that. So, Yowie, who has Tackle, Channel, which increases mana regeneration, or Ice Hail. We'll just do Beating here. Look at all those tiny baby punches. You're gonna get burbed. There we go. Okay, so 3 stars again. We got some rare loot. Rare loot is apparently iron. And everybody got to get in on the fight at some point so far. So congratulations, young one. You have defeated your first champion and therefore now Keeper Aspirant. Nothing more is required of you. However, stay a while and listen. Oh, okay, Deckard Cain. Because there are some things going on in the Sanctuary that trouble me. You see, monsters can't become this powerful by normal means. And champions usually don't accept other monsters besides them or a keeper to control them. Champions are always an anomaly, quite rare in nature. I enhance the skull on myself to make it stronger. But even I couldn't control it for longer periods of time, so I leave it deactivated most of the time. Recently, Keeper Rangers have been finding an unusual amount of champions around the Sanctuary. I regularly receive letters by Veromail from... Oh, Windmail, nice. From Rangers who are stuck in the distant reaches of the Sanctuary fighting against champions. If it weren't for my old bones, I'd go out there myself, but there are some story texts, but we missed him talking about being old. I trapped a champion in the caves in this area. You can take care of it if you feel up to the task. So we got the old mountain path key. Got the old mountain path key before you go. So one more lesson I want to teach you. The power of love and friendship. No, don't worry. I don't have any other monsters to the fight. This lesson is about feeding your monsters. Oh, look. Feeding monsters to boost their stats. Caring for your monsters is vital if you tend to face monster champions, but a monster is always only profits from 3 food types you get. Now, good luck on your road. Well, then, you're a Keeper Aspirant now. Still, the only way to improve your rank is to beat more champions. I picked the Sassy monster, by the way. This wolf's kind of like, ugh, it's you. And who knows, maybe you'll be one of the time to reach Keeper Master. There's always only one in a couple of lifetimes. We can teach the other we can take care of the other champions right now. We can go back to the Keeper Stronghold first. Choice is yours. Alright, well, let's go to our inventory real quick. We have a Yowie egg. We have a skill resetter. Mana plus 12. Can we give a potato to potato? Yes. Alright. I think I want to give you some more crit damage. Alright. And I haven't really been short on mana so far. We need to level up Yowie a little bit, though. Alright, cool. So if we look at our map, the locked door was kind of down here. I don't know. I think I have to actually go over to another fast travel point to fast travel. So we'll explore this the good old-fashioned way of just dodge, dip, ducking, diving, and jumping. And hopefully not falling to our deaths. Oh, look, spikes. Doesn't seem like we can do that yet. I did already mention we don't want to fall to our deaths, so that looks like a secret, but it's not. This looks like a secret, but it's not. This looks like a hole that I can't get through. Was there something in the tutorial that said, by the way, if you make yourself small... Nah. There's not a button for it. Okay. So, more treasure. Oh, interesting. That door showed up on the minimap. So, 100G, and then we go this way. And we find a helmet. Which monster needs a helmet? Alright. Probably you. And we do have one skill point here. I'm going to go with tackle. That was hitting pretty hard for the opponents, so we'll see how this goes. Alright, so we got... Oh, look, more Catzerkers! What's up, guys? Alright, so we want a Yowie, a Brotato, and then probably we'll bring Wolfideus here. Alright. Fun times. Okay. Now, the interesting thing about the Spectral Wolf is that it is something that is kind of a hybrid. It has strong attack and it has strong magic. A lot of other enemies actually have more of a one or the other type of thing. Okay, beat you down. Alright. Go Potato! Wow, that's some really good hits. Okay. Might as well ice you out. Those are also really good hits. Just a little bit of crit damage goes a long way. Also, it would appear, and I might be incorrect here, but it would appear that anytime I leave combat, my people get fully healed. So hopefully that's the case. Okay, claws should kill you anyway. Alright, easy fight. 4 stars and a magma pillar egg and a belt. And some more experience. And it looks like we have... Looks like we have a switch that we can't get to on the other side. Alright, let's see what's down here. Pretty sure those have to be activated by different monsters. So let's give it a try. Fire, probably over here. There we go. Pandora's Box. Defense 12. Receive a random buff at the start of combat. Interesting. And then this one looks like it's water. I don't know if we have a monster that does water or ice just yet. Let's that's not... Wow, I'm like pushing all the wrong buttons right now. Okay, not that one. Explorability, bubble burst. There we go. Thanks, Blobbo. 2 potions. Alright, so let's see if we can get up here. Now, if I do like Burb, like, I can't get all the way up there. Like, I can levitate just a little bit. And I can't jump off of being levitated. So, I like the idea. It just doesn't work very well in practice. And as you can see, the combat doesn't always refresh as you go through. So, that's cool. I'm going to see if I can fight that other champion real quick. That seems like a decent point here. Obviously, let's fight you guys. burn it. Oh, that's right. You guys aren't weak to ignite. Okay, well. I love forgetting what you're weak against. You're weak against air. Well, we'll do this anyway. Alright, not too... Like I said, some of this... Like, if you like this kind of game, and like this kind of combat, then obviously there's a lot here for you to do. We'll just go ahead and have you roll into this guy. Wow, are you serious? Ugh. Alright, well... Thought I was going to be able to punch you out, but apparently I was wrong. Alright. More crits, please. There we go. And then hopefully we can just do some regular bonus combo damage here, using the battle systems to your own advantage. Always nice. So we got some more things. More importantly, we got some more experience. Alright. Okay. Hi, guys. Right, clearly you're weak against water. So we're gonna, Actually, default party I had was fine. Now let's see if he can actually do water damage. Here we go. Would love to take one of you down first turn. Wow. Okay, let's take you down first turn. I guess that's the difference between doing combo damage first versus later. And also leveling up some of these skills a little bit. It costs more mana, but it does make some things work here. So let's go ahead and just do beating on you just to make sure that everything is cool. Alright, so just kind of straightforward. Alright, victory. Wow, actual 5 stars. That's a first. And we got a mana ring and a blue gem from it. Cool. What does the mana ring do? Pandora's box plus 12 defense, mana ring plus 35 mana. Alright, well that's all excellent. Get your Bill and Ted guitar out. Alright, so down here, because I remember being like, why is there a locked door? It's not locked now. So there's our champion. So let's go ahead and equip here. Who do we want to put Pandora's box on? Okay, we like the mana regeneration 18. We like the crit damage. So we're doing a crit build on you. Burb still has a wooden stick. Blobbo has a cestus. I guess it'd be really useful for me to know... Wizard hat. Oh, that's nice. We like our little Bernie with the wizard hat. We'll put Pandora's box on you. Alright. Defense and crit damage. Yeah, we'll leave those 3 things here. Alright. Alright, should be fine. Quick skill build. Blobbo, what you gonna get? Okay, this acid rain is a water attack. So heal level 2 is good. Let's get level 2. Oh, what's that buff? Sorcery. That should buff magic skills. Yeah, I like that. Alright, because we already have a buff physical skills here. And we have this one, which is pretty much the combo of the other 2. Alright, beating level 2. The beatings will continue until morale improves. Call level 2 is good. Glory. That seems like not a bad first turn buff. Once I can get my people out that want it. Plus 20 mana regeneration. Every attack triggers an additional hit equal to defense value. Cleanse. Ooh. Just outright buff removal. Okay, well. We've been focusing on the buffs and the fire for you. I kind of like possible shield here. I know I haven't used it much, yes, but we have plus 2 attack here. Taunt. Yeah, that's exactly what we want from you. Cool. So we're still not using Catzerker yet. But let's go ahead and end this video with a bang here. You're a level 6 monk. Who is weak once again to potato damage. Alright, let's start combat with this, and we'll bring in some other people. Alright. Alright, so glory time. And then we can slime shot you in just a second. Okay, so if we're gonna be doing okay, I can't actually check the attacks from either person here. Should have done that first. Well, we know sidekick will work. And we know sorcery is also going to work. So we'll just have a buff party right now. Probably a waste of a damage bonus, but that's fine. Ow. That was also really loud. Okay, you tried to freeze me, but I'm already frozen. Alright. So we don't actually get bonus for you. That's fine. Okay. Let's go ahead and swap you out. It's probably potato time. A little bit of poison never hurt anybody. Okay. Good. Definitely want to heal there. Okay, Spore does weakness. Okay, so he's poisoned, so let's make you a little weaker. And we'll just do claws. Here we go. So you see, by doing a regular attack, it increases that blue bar just a little bit. And now our Blobbo's kind of in trouble. Having a dedicated healer is kind of nice, though. May want to switch for a little bit more of a dedicated defender, though, in just a second here. Oh boy, you have heal as well. Cool. Alright, that sounds terrible. Alright, burning could be good. Let's do Yowie here. Alright, instead of Claw here, because Claw is not... It has good critical damage, but I kind of want to do some other stuff here. Well, I think the extra crit damage is going to be greater than some of the other stuff. Plus we have some poison down here as well, so as long as we can sort of sustain them down. Alright, so... I guess the taunt's automatic. Alright, well. Let's punch you. So there's restore. Spores for fun. Didn't get the good crit roll that time. Oh good, you actually have fiery punches. That's terrible news. Well, you also have a lot of life, so it should be fine. Okay, a little bit of a hit there. Claws, once again, I need to level up Claws. Because if I'm doing a crit build, then that's going to do the thing there. So, the question is, are you going to heal again? Nope, just fiery punches. You cooked a potato, and that's fun. But I think you're dead. You actually got killed by a Yowie. So, a little bit more of an involved fight. And we didn't actually get your soul or whatever, but we did get an egg here. And hopefully you're guarding something good. That's not the button. Sustain ring. We already have one of those, but it's nice to have another one. Plus, we have hope. Let's not mess this up. Alright. And Ocarina. Healing skills increased here. So, I thought that would dump us down here, but it didn't. But that's going to do it for this edition of Free Play Friday. Like I said, this is Monster Sanctuary. It's an interesting game. It's kind of different from the other stuff I played on the channel. But it's literally a metroidvania Pokemon mashup. And it looks nice. It plays good. There's a lot to like about it and a lot to do in it. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll do this again soon. This is Asher with even more game stuff. There's always so much of it. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you all being here. See you next time.